They were once the embo #diamond of modern royalty, bold, romantic, defiant. The couple who broke away from tradition in search of freedom, who left behind palaces and protocol to build a new life under the California sun. But behind the glossy photos and polished interviews, the marriage of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle was slowly unraveling, and at the center of its collapse was a #cret no one was meant to know, a hidden prenuptial agreement, and the betrayal that came with it. For years, Meghan had spoke #en passionately about love over duty, unity over politics. The world watched as she and Harry faced down the royal establishment, hand in hand. But what the public didn't see was what had happened months before their 2018 wedding, in a quiet room inside Kensington Palace, where lawyers, advisors, and two very different futures were being negotiated on paper. At the time, Harry had insisted that no prenuptial agreement was needed. "This is love," he report #DLY told aides. "We're not entering a contract, we're building a life." Meghan nodded. She said she agreed. She said she trusted him. And so, publicly, it was confirmed. There would be no prenup. But that was never the full truth. What Harry only discovered much later, by accident, was that a separate agreement had been drafted and signed, without his direct consent. Quietly pushed through by Meghan's legal team, with technical approval from certain palace legal advisors, the document secured extensive financial control for Meghan in the event of divorce, including access to foundation funds, property rights in North America, and exclusive branding ownership of the Sussex name. Harry was blindsided. The discovery came in the form of a confidential email thread, one he stumbled upon during a routine legal discussion about their media ventures. At first, he didn't understand what he was reading. Then came the dates. The signatures. The realization.th #e-confrontation, according to insiders, was explosive #. Harry confronted Meghan in their Montecito home. His voice cracked with disbelief. He demanded to know why she will #D keep something like this from him, why she had agreed to no prenup publicly, while locking in private protections behind his back. Meghan didn't deny it. She didn't need to. According to a source close to the couple, she stood silent for a moment, then simply said, "I had to protect myself. I didn't know what this life would become me." For Harry, the words were a knife. He had given up everything, his titles, his family, his military roles, all for the woman standing before him. And now, he was learning that even before the "why" said "I do," she had planned for the possibility of an exit. The argument escalated Voices were raised. Staff were dismissed from the house early. And from that day forward, something in their relationship changed. Harry withdrew. Meghan immersed herself deeper into Hollywood and media circles. Separate meetings. Separate beds Separate lives. Those closest to them began to notice. The warmth faded. The smiles became strained. Public appearances were less frequent, and when #hey did stand together, Harry's eyes no longer carried that familiar spark. Back in London, he royal family was quietly informed of the situation. Prince William, though still estranged, reportedly reacted with a single, bitterly ne. His an ally seeing the truth. The media never got wind of the full story, until now. The palace refers #ed to comment. Meghan's representatives dismissed any suggestion of deception as defamatory. But the silence from Harry's side spoke volumes. Now, divorce rumors swirl. Lawyer #s hover. The Sussex brand flickers under uncertainty. And the world watches not just the end of a royal romance, but the fallout of trust broken at its or. In the end, it wasn't the monarchy, the media, or the institution that came between them. It was a hidden signature, and the quiet fear behind it. A fear that perhaps This love had Condi tie-ins from the very beginning, and now, the fairytale has shattered, under the weight of one trut H hashtag that